Okay, let's start another video. And nobody won the Powerball, so it's gonna be tonight. I posted a video over there showing the last draw's Powerball. How, even though there's a lot of cornets, the numbers can be brought down to astonishing around 19 numbers, and with the help of the digit 8, 9, and 7, those dead end digits. Please donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. You can email me for any game prediction. And always remember nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. And you click the join member video or members video over there also. Now, let's look at the Powerball. Last draw, that much cornet was being used. And there's two scenarios. One scenario is the top one where you have 1, 4, 2, 7, 6. And the bottom where you have 1, 6, 7, 3, 2 as the top line. And the bottom line is 9, 3, 8, 5, 6 for the top. And 9, 6, 8, 4, 5 for the bottom. And I show you that the top Dster for Powerball has more numbers in the matrix versus the bottom Dster, which has the less number in the matrix. Couple of number less means hundreds of combination, maybe 1,000 combination, because of those number not in the Dster, or even more. That's why the bottom Dster prevails the top Dster for last draws for Powerball. Now, if you look at the Mega Million draw, the number were 10, 31, 42, 43, 55. 10, 31, 42, 43, 55, and 8. And you can see 0 used 2 times, and 0 is used for white ball. 8 used 1 time but not used for the white ball. That means the 8 you can rule out from the, when picking your matrix, you can rule out the digit 8. So that, with that being said, let's look at how many numbers are in the matrix. How many corners are in the matrix? You have 0, you have 2 being used 1 time, 1 being used 2 times in 10 and 31, 0 used 2 times in 10 and 8, 3 is used 2 times, 31, 43, 4 is used 1 time and 42, and 1 time, 43 total 2 times. 8 is used 1 time and 08, and 5 used 55 1 time, and the extra 5 also 1 time. So if you add these, they should be 12 corner. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 corners are being used. So 12 corners are being used, and total cornet actually being used are 8. 8. And because of that, 8 is considered a 7 cornet game. Because of that 8 right there, that 8 right there is not there, is considered a 7 cornet game compared to the last draw, which is 5 to 6 cornet game. So it's a 7 cornet game because of the 8. It's not used for white ball, it becomes a 7 to 8 corner game. Because if you think the 8's not being used, you can still have a chance to hit that $1 million. Am I correct? So if you still have a chance to hit that $1 million, then that's a good chance of hitting that jackpot. Now let's look at the winning number for last draw. And use them to set it in the Dster. How to set it up in the Dster correctly. So we're gonna go to Mega Man. We're gonna have to isolate the 8. Isolate 8. You gotta have the 0 and 8 here. And you have the 55. Gotta be here. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot put the 8 in the middle because 8 is not used for the white ball. So it doesn't matter. You do not add the 8 in the matrix. So there's no number associated with the 8 because we're not using the 8 as the white ball numbers. We're using 8 as the red ball numbers. If you know that the 8 is not being used. If you don't know, then you gotta put it in, pick the section where the 8 is in the middle, so you can block out a lot of numbers. So if you know, then you do not need to pick the section with the 8 in the middle. You can pick the section with the 8 in the outer perimeter. Therefore, you only have 0, 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5. So if you do this, you have 10 left and right. The red ball going down. 8, 31 left and right. 55 up and down. 42 left and right. 43 up and down. So this is your matrix 0, 1, 3, 5, 8, 2, 4, 5. Now, if you compare to other games, yeah. So about that, if you compare to other games, you can see the best game yet was this one, 038 621, where you have only 4 8 13 number matrix, where you only have 13 number matrix compared to other drawers. Look at how much matrix are in those drawers. That means if this matrix should have given you the jackpot. So if you go to the next one, like a Powerball over here, Powerball also, the best game would be in this matrix. Only a 12 number game. Actually a 10, because I told you the 33 and 55 are not counting as the white ball because those are guaranteed to be used. Anything that's guaranteed to be used, not count as the matrix. It should be a 10 number matrix because you know the 33 and 55 is coming. You pick a double number section with 33 and 55. You have to use the 33 and 55 on all lines, or otherwise do not pick that section with the double numbers. That would make no sense if you're not going to use the 33 and 55 and you're picking the double number section. Now, I'm not going to erase this. I'm going to copy it in the section with 10, 31, 42, 43, 55. 0135 8245. 0135 8245. 45. And do it correctly. The digit 8 is not used for white ball. You can always do it any other way, but it had to make sense. So 10, we start with low number 01, 02, 10, 12, 13, 14. Remember, digit 8 is not used, so it's no 18. 20, 21, 23, 24, 31, 32, 34, 35, 41, 42, 43, 41, 42, 43, 53, 54, 55. So again, you do not count 55 as the matrix because 55, it's a double number section. If you do not pick the double number, you're not using the 55, do not pick that section. Just pick 013824 and either 5 on top or on the bottom. Though so far you have a 20 number matrix. So last draw for Friday's Mega Man is a 20 number matrix compared to other game where you have a less number matrix, you have a 20 number matrix. This one only have 13 number matrix from the other draw, like around Tuesday night, that's 7 number more. So again, that's why even you do not count 55, it's still a lot of numbers compared to other draws. When using the Dster correctly, 20 number, I use consider a decent amount of number. You don't want too much number in matrix. So again, when those numbers hit 13 number matrix, 14 number matrix, and they throw it in Dster, where I only have 5, 6, or 7 corner game with a 13, 15 number matrix average, then you do not hit that 3 number mark per line, you're not doing good. So you gotta make sure when those good games comes, you have to hit at least 3 number. 4 number, 5 number, you gotta hit those numbers. Easy draw. Like, do not hit those draw, you're only wasting your money and time. Now, look at the end digit. This is 100% of getting drawn. So with the 55 being drawn 100% of the time, you have to play 55 on all lines. That's the only double number section that shows 100%. So for instance, I will have 55 being used on all lines because 55 is 100%. So when you're 100% numbers, you play them on all lines. Now you want to spread out your matrix. You want to spread out your matrix that only costs you $2 to hit that 55. But you want to hit more numbers. Since it costs you $2 to hit the 55, I want to play one more line. Let's do $4. $4 to hit the first line. First ball, because it's $2. Now, since I want to hit more balls, I gotta find the next highest percentage number. And you look at the 3, you have 13, 31, 32, 34, 35, 53, and 23. Not a good choice. Let's look at the 0. Maybe 0 is your next best bet. 1, 2, 10, and 20. 0 will be your next highest paying percentage number. Playing percentage number, because we have 4 numbers associated with digit 0. So you want to maximize your chance of hitting the jackpot. You play all numbers associated with digit 0 with the 55, because you want to maximize your chance of hitting that jackpot. And since you're only starting with 1 or 2 lines, doesn't matter, you play them. So since you're adding the 1, 2, 10, and 20, you can play 8 lines or just play the 4 lines. 1, 2, 10, and 20. We're gonna add that to there. 1, 2, 10, and 20. That will cost you $8 to hit 2 number for last night's draw. You want to also determine how many lines you need to hit your goal. The more lines you hit your goal, the harder it is. So last night, if you do a double number, that means you're starting with only 1 line. Then you go up your way to 2 lines. Or in this case, 1 line becomes 4 lines because you need to cover all the numbers. Now, with that being said, what's the next higher paying percentage number? No other paying percentage number, maybe the 2, because 2 is now associated with the digit 8. Over here, you have 3 associated with 2 number on the left side, and also 2 number on the right side, 2 digit on the right side, but the 3 is duplicate, so you only have to use also 1 number. But the 0 is higher paying percentage number next, because you don't have any number with the 0 on your left side. And since 5 is used already, you do not want to use the 5 again, because you do not know if they draw another number with digit 5 besides 55. So you want to play it safe and only use each digit once. Now, if you look at the 2, you have 2, 12, 20, 21, 23, 32, 42. You have 6 numbers associated with digit 2. And for 4 also, 54, 43, 42, 41, 34, 41, 24, 14. So you have 14, 21, 14, 24, 34, 41, 54, 43, 42, 41, 8 digit associated with the digit 4, 8 digit associated with digit 4. Right? That's not your high picking number. 2, 12, 2, 20, 21, 23, 24, 32, 42. Also 8, about 7 to 8. So each of these digits, 1, 3, 2, and 4, you have 8. Around 7 to 8 number associated with that number. So that means on that scenario, you need to place those numbers with 8 groups of 55 1, 8 groups of 55 2. So you're gonna have to have 8 groups. 8 groups going down for each. Groups, you need 8. 8 all the way down, you need all these, you need 8. Including that one, you need 8 groups to cover all those numbers associated with that number of digit 4. For instance, let's say we use a number of digit 4, you need 8 groups to cover all those numbers. So that means 8 groups to cover the digit 4. 8 groups to cover digit 4. For 01, 8 group for 02, 8 group for 10, 8 group for 20. Now let's calculate how much money you would spend. 16, 8 times $2 is 16. Another 16, another 16, another 16. So 16 times 4 is $64. So you need about $64 to cover all 3 numbers correctly. So in that sense, you need to isolate the number correctly. You isolate the number correctly, you can hit that jackpot. So again, you can click the join member video for member video over there. Donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. Always remember nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself, and click the join member video for member video over there.